What's up, guys? Episode 14 of Daily 1%. Today, I want to discuss something which will help you to make sure that you don't waste your time. I found this today. Actually, I had an idea about this process for a long time, but I've kind of worked on it today and it felt like I've got it more natural into my system. Um, it's a combination of micro planning, hyperfocus, and grit. So when you are learning something new, maybe reading a hard book that will help you to learn uh, programming or marketing, or maybe you have to go and do something which requires some effort and some focus. Um, Maybe you have to give a speech or something like that. Instead of okay, I'm gonna do this now. I'm gonna read this book now, or I'm going to just do it now. You plan it properly. You're gonna be like, you have to kind of give a proper plan of what you want to do in the next 5 minutes, next 10 minutes, or whatever. Like you can actually just plan before you do something. Okay, this is what I call as micro plan, because the daily plan is already known to you, because when you wake up, the first thing you do is plan the day. So micro plan is like kind of, okay, what I'm going to do in the next 5 minutes. Oh, that is micro planning. Okay, and once you have a micro plan, the next thing you do is hyper focus. Because even after you plan, especially when you have a very hard task at hand, when you have to do this hard problem, or when you have to kind of do this extremely hard kind of thing, maybe to check some campaigns online or something like that, you have to, if you focus really hard, you can finish the job. Okay, don't panic, don't stress out, just go deep and focus. Okay, because once you focus really hard, it becomes part of you, and you kind of learn in a way that it becomes permanent into you. Because especially like when you're doing it first time, you should not be like worrying about speed. Speed comes after, like, you kind of have an idea on what you're doing. The first time you do it slow, steady, and focused and deep, because that's how you internalize information into your brain. Not true for everything, but it's true for learning, especially. So once you do micro planning, then hyper focus, and if you're stuck at something, uh, beat through it by grit. Okay, so you had to beat through it by applying a lot of grit. Okay, which means that even if you can't do it, instead of like kind of giving up or going to have some water, or just kind of like checking an email or something just to get relieved, just focus really hard and apply grit to finish that question, no matter what happens at that point, to finish that problem, to solve that hard challenge you have to do. Just beat through it by persistence, just beating through it until it's done. That's called grit. Very important part of being an entrepreneur. You have to combine micro planning, hyper focus, and grit to have an amazing use of your next 5 minutes. Peace.